want to start our lesson today. Our lesson today first will focus on formation of quadratic equations from roots. Formation of quadratic equations from roots. So let us write that topic. So we are going to form quadratic equations from roots. Now, for example, we just write an example. Form quadratic equation whose roots are given below. Form quadratic equations whose roots are given below. Whose roots are given below. Form quadratic equations. Form quadratic equations whose roots are given below. Give your answer in the form. Give your answer in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Give your answer in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b, and c are integers. So I repeat, form quadratic equations whose roots are given below, giving your answer in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a, b, and c are integers. So the first case, a very simple one, I have the roots being 5 and -3. 5 and -3. Remember that we want, that is the roots. The roots means the solution. So when I'm talking about the roots, I'm talking about the solution, the answer you get. So this is x. We say that x is equals to 5 or -3. X is equals to 5 or -3. Then what do? You say that x, then you say x minus 5 is equals to 0, or x plus 3 is equals to 0. Recall when we said that when you cross the equal sign, minus changes to plus and plus changes to minus. And that's why we have x minus 5 equals to 0, or x plus 3 is equals to 0. So it is the reverse. When you cross the equal sign, plus changes to minus and minus changes to plus. Then what do? We multiply. The x minus 5 into x plus 3 is equals to 0. So this is x into x plus 3 minus 5 into x plus 3 is equals to 0. So this is x squared plus 3x minus 5x, and this is minus 15 is equals to 0. And that one now will lead us to this answer. We'll now come to x squared minus 2x minus 15 is equals to 0. So that is the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. We have given our answer in that form. So if you are asked, can you get the value of a, b, and c, then our a is 1, our b is -2, and our c is -15. So you can write that. Write that. So we have started with a very, very simple case. A very simple case. So another one is -3/4 and a half. -3/4 and a half. So that means that my x is -3/4 or a half. So that's what we do. So those of us who are getting to class, just make sure that you come early next time. So this means that we have x plus 3/4 is equals to 0, or x minus a half is equals to 0. Remember, we said that when you cross the equal sign, minus changes to plus and so on. So what do we do in this case? In this case, I don't need this fraction. So what do I do here? I multiply through by 4. So I'll be having 4x plus 3 is equals to 0, or here I multiply by 2 and I get 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. So that we don't deal with fractions. We don't deal with fractions. So I've multiplied through by 4 here, and I've multiplied through here by 2. And then what do? We multiply. So you take 4x, you multiply with 2x minus 1, and then you add 3 into 2x minus 1, and you equate to 0. So this comes to 8x squared minus 4x plus 6x minus 3 is equals to 0. So this is 8x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. Remember, we are forming quadratic equations, and therefore our right-hand side must be equated to 0. So this is quadratic equation that we are forming. That's it. So I hope you are writing that very, very fast. You're writing that very fast. Then there is another one here that you may have met somewhere. 2.5 plus square root of 3 and 2.5 minus square root of 3. 2.5 plus square root of 3 and 2.5 minus square root of 3. Remember, the way we organize this is that we start with the very simple question, then moderate, then lastly we move to the challenging one. So this one. So you'll say, again, you'll say that x is equals to 2.5 plus square root of 3, or 2.5 minus square root of 3. If something is not clear, you just tell me, and then I'll repeat. So we have said when you cross the equal sign, then the signs changes. So this is what you do. You cross, and then you have x minus 2.5 minus square root of 3 is equals to 0, or x then minus 2.5 plus square root of 3 is equals to 0. That is what we have. Then you multiply.